Hey guys, Lee from Glxy Reviews here with yet another video. So today we have a pretty cool unboxing. We're gonna go ahead and, for those Fire Emblem fans, unbox Dimitri and Felix from the Fire Emblem Three Houses series. So this one's gonna be pretty cool. If you haven't watched already, please watch my Bernadetta and Edelgard unboxing. That was a pretty cool one too. So we have these two figures from the Popup Parade line, which is a pretty good, pretty cheap too. Figure series that isn't too big, they're not too small either, and they're also pretty good quality. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox them and see how they stack up compared to some of the other unboxings we've done here on the channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So as far as the unboxing goes, let's put Felix to the side here. Let's focus on Dimitri first. So we got a few tape that we need to cut on the sides and back. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're all set there. We put them to the side. Let's go ahead and remove them from the box. Whoops, almost knocked out my camera. And before we get started with the figure unboxing, let's go ahead and take a look at the box now that Dimitri is not in there. So we have the logo in the back there for Blue Lions. Whoops. And then the back, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy going on. It's kind of a colorful, kind of modern design that they went with for these boxes. Not as fancy as like the Persona series, but still pretty cool nonetheless. So let's see, do we have any tape here? I believe so, we do. It's kind of here towards the bottom and the top, nothing there. And then we do have another tape here towards the bottom. And that seems to be it. Again, put the knife to the side. Let's go ahead and remove the protective covering. And there was a piece of tape at the top too, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and remove Dimitri here. Oh, that is awesome. I really like the shade of blue they went with. I know that's kind of the shade of blue he has in the game, but it just looks so freaking awesome in person. So let's go ahead and take a really close look. Detail is exceptional. Let's take a look at the overall uniform. Very, very nice. That's a pretty big peg. Definitely one of the larger ones I've seen from some of the figures we've unboxed here in the channel. And cape looks really cool too. I'm actually surprised that the cape is already pre-installed. No need to install it, which is always nice. So let's go ahead and put him to the side here. And then the base is pretty straightforward. Same base we had for some of the Persona figures, as well as Bernadetta and Edelgard. So let's go ahead and place him on there. Whoops, all the way around. There we go. And boom. Very easy, very straightforward. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time setting him up. So he's all good to go. Let me go ahead and clean this up a little bit and we'll go ahead and unbox Felix. All right guys, so trash has been removed. Let's go ahead and unbox Felix. So same thing, we have 3 pieces of tape, sides and back. And then box is pretty much identical to Dimitri's, just a little bit darker shade of blue. Of course, to kind of go with Felix's personality. So let's go ahead and remove that. And then we have 3 pieces of tape that we need to remove. I'm actually gonna leave the top one. This makes it a little bit easier to open the box. So we'll just remove the one on the sides. Good to go. And then, all right. And here we have Felix. Look at the quality in the face. I really like how the camera actually and the lighting makes his face look here really nice. Uniform is very nicely detailed. Again, for a cheaper figure, you're not breaking the bank on these. And the quality is kind of simplistic, yet really nicely done. And look at the hair. Very, very cool. I do kind of wish, one thing I will admit is I do kind of wish now that I see his sword here, is that I do wish they included like their actual like in-game like legendary weapons or something like that. It's kind of a bummer that they don't include them. But still pretty cool. I guess they would charge more if they had to. So base is pretty much exactly the same. I believe it's even the same shade of blue as Dimitri's. So we'll go ahead and install him on here. Very easy, kind of like Bernadetta. He's definitely much smaller than Dimitri, at least his stance his presence is much smaller than Dimitri's. All right, so good to go. And there you have both figures. Let me go ahead and look for Edelgard and Bernadetta. We'll go ahead and put them all side by side and see how the collection is looking so far. All right, guys, so there we have them. Here's the 4 Fire Emblem figures, Fire Emblem 3 Houses figures, I should say specifically, that we have thus far. So we have Edelgard, we have Felix, Bernadetta, and then Dimitri. We should be getting Claude pretty soon, I hope, and then we'll add him to the collection as well. I forgot who the other figure that was coming along with him is, but I'll kind of review that. Maybe I'll add it to the video later. But either way, I'll make the unboxing once they're released and I receive them. But so far the collection is looking really awesome. I kind of like the contrast between the bases being red and blue. And I believe Claude's is probably yellow is my assumption if we go off of like the actual like house colors. So far it's looking very awesome. Again, they're a nice little collectible. They won't break the bank. So far I'm definitely gonna rate them high up there. So if you do want to add them to your collection, definitely do. Overall, they were about $60 or so. So again, not too expensive. I got these from Ami. Shipping though is a little bit killer recently, so I may have to reevaluate how I do these in the future without breaking the bank. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the future too. If there's any figures you would like me to include, because I do try to go, based on what I like, some of the current games that are out there, and just kind of go from there. But if you guys like that, then I'll continue to do so. But please feel free to let me know if there are any other figures you would like to see me add to the collection and give my honest opinion on. Until next time, guys, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Peace. Have a good one. Oh, and I almost forgot. Happy New Year's to everyone. I know this is the first video of the year, so let me know again what you guys would like to see in the channel in the future. Definitely appreciate the feedback. Take care. Peace.